Alright, so this is Warfrog and Bionic Sheep bringing you a 35-point War Machine battle report for the Mini Wargaming Shopping Spree contest. So,
this one's my entry.
Yeah, this one will be Bionic Sheep's entry. Alright, so, first off, I have Epic Scar with her battle group of a Reaper, a Slayer, a Seether, a Death Ripper over there, and another Death Ripper over there. For units, we have a unit of 10 Mechanothralls and the Stitch Surgeon beside them. And then for solos, we have a Machine Wraith and a Pistol Wraith. So I'll pass it over to Bionic Sheep and he can record what his army has.
Alright, so we got full men, 10-man unit of Winter Guard Rifle Corps, 4 Widowmakers, Strakov, War Dog, full unit of 6 Mechanics, Berserker, Juggernaut, Destroyer, and Man of War Covenant marshalling the Destroyer. We'll see how that goes.
Alright, so turn 1 for Cryx. Basically everything ran up. Mechanothralls and their Stitch Surgeon ran up. The Death Ripper over there ran up. That Death Ripper ran up. The Seether, Slayer, Reaper all ran up. Star channeled Death Ward through the Death Ripper there onto the Mechanothralls, giving them +2 armor. And she's had 1 focus left over. So that was it for my turn. Let's see what Sheep does.
Alright, so these guys threw down their suppressing fire there. Kind of wanted it over there, but they weren't close enough. Widowmakers moved up, took a couple of pot shots at the Mechanothralls, missed, because they needed 9s. Berserker and Juggernaut both moved up. Destroyer moved up. Well, everything moved up, really. Strakov cast Oculation on the Juggernaut, so he has stealth. Cast Superiority on the Berserker. And that's it.
Alright, so Cryx Turn 2. Mechanothralls ran up, spaced themselves a bit to spread out the blast from the Destroyer if he gets shot at. The Death Ripper ran up and it channeled Blood Rain through it to the Widowmakers. It was out of range, scattered, still hit 1 and killed it. All the Jacks over here just moved up, Scar just moved up, and both the Pistol Wraith and the Machine Wraith moved up. And so Cryx draws first blood, and that's it for the Cryx turn.
Alright, so Winter Guard Riflemen moved up, cast their suppressing fire, so we got 3-inch AoEs all the way along there. Destroyer moved up, got Jack marshaled by him, so it was, what is it? Boosted attacks or something?
Drive.
Yeah, drive, whatever. Fired, took out 2 Stitch Thralls and a Mechanothrall, and then Widowmakers fired, killed, what, 2 more?
I think so.
3 more, I think. Berserker just stayed there. Everybody else kind of moved back a bit so Strakov could move over and then fire, what's it called, battering ram at the Machine Wraith, try and kill him, but he missed. And that's it.
End of Cryx Turn 3. So first thing I did, I had the Death Ripper walk up through the smog, and I dropped some templates on them to try to kill them to get rid of the suppressing fire so I could move through it with Mechanothralls. Didn't kill anyone, but got corrosion on 3 of them. So yeah, that didn't do anything there. The Pistol Wraith walked up and shot and killed 2 of the guards over there. Where are they at?
2 of the Winter Guard?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just can't count for some reason. I was thinking there's 10 still there. And then basically all my guys walked up. Mechanothralls walked back so they didn't want to get shot at while the suppressing fire's there.
Death Ripper took 5 points of damage?
Yeah, 5 points of damage. We walked through it. Nothing major damaged. The Necrosurgeon created 3 Mechanothralls from the corpse stones gathered earlier.
Alright, so Khador Turn, Rifleman ran over, they fired at him, missed. All 3 of those fired at the other Bone Jack, caused 5 points of damage? Yeah.
Something like that.
Juggernaut and Berserker ran over, some of the Mechanics ran over, Covenant ran over. Strakov moved over and fired his riot gun and his battering ram at the bone jack that was there, pushed it back, did a bunch of damage. Widowmakers fired and did the last 4 boxes, finished it off, and that's about it.
Alright, end of turn 4, I believe, for Cryx. So first thing I did is the destroyer that's possessed by the machine wraith walked up. The guard dog, he was going to take a shot at the winter guard. The guard dog charged him, did nothing.
Attack roll, and then
he just got axed to the face. The mechanothralls ran up. They didn't want to get too close because they wouldn't be able to get their charge bonus next turn if they get a charge. The Reaper walked up, made a shot at the Berserker, but missed with its harpoon, so didn't reel him in.
Superiority on it, so it's hard to hit.
Even with superiority, he did pretty bad. Yeah. The Pistol Wraith shot and killed 2 of the Winter Guard. The Death Ripper walked up and nommed one of them. And these 2 just walked up to support the Reaper. And Scar just walked up. That's the end of Cryx turn 4.
Alright, Khador first turn, or not first turn, whatever, it's 2 AM, shut up. They fired, missed, and, just failed. Berserker charged.
4 AM.
4 AM. Oh, really? Well, whatever. Okay. So Berserker charged, killed all but 7 damage boxes on the Reaper?
Yeah, Reaper. And Headbutt knocked it down.
Yeah, Headbutt knocked it down. Strakov feeded, cast superiority on the Juggernaut, that was still right beside him over here. Then he jumped over there, threw his Cinder Bomb, killed only 1 Mechanothrall, and that's what that marker is the AoE. Then Widowmakers killed the 3 front Mechanothralls, Juggernaut charged, his dude has Admonition?
Something like that.
Slayer?
Admonition, yeah.
Anyway, so he moved back so I couldn't hit him, so I lost charge attack, but whatever. Turn smashed the Reaper's remaining damage point. Kovnik just moved up and that was about it.
Alright, so Cryx churned something or other. So...
3?
No, it's probably 5. You all realize we can't count turns. If you watched our last battle report, it went like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, that was we just can't count turns. But anyways, so this turn, just to cover my bases, Scar activated. No, first of all, the Death Ripper walked up. So then Scar activated and channeled Black Spot through the Death Ripper to -2 defense on Strakov. Then she blew her feet and had marked herself, the Seether, the Juggernaut, the Slayer,
And Strakov.
So the friendly models couldn't be targeted by attacks, and the enemy models couldn't make attacks. The Pistol Wraith moved over, shot the Juggernaut twice, Berserker twice, doing 1 point of damage, but he hit twice so he could do his special attack. So the Berserker has to forfeit its movement or activation next turn. So basically made the brunt of his army unable to damage me, basically making me immune next turn with my plan.
If the assassination backfired.
Yeah, if the assassination backfired, just covering my bases. Slayer charged up on him, missed his charge attack, hit with his tusks and his other fist, and then bought 1 extra attack and rolled the damage, needed 1 point of damage because I have Epic Scar, I can boost after rolling. So I boosted after rolling and
scored a 1. Which
is exactly what I need. And he's dead. Caster Assassination. Basically the classic Cryx win. We'll get back to you in a moment with the MVPs and worst model. Alright, back with the Cryx most valuable model and worst model. My most valuable model would be the Machine Wraith. As, again, he's got no head right now because after I finished painting him I noticed a horrendous mold line on his face, so I ripped it off and then didn't actually put it back on yet. But anyways, he basically tied up 9 points of Bionic Sheep's list by possessing 10 points?
Because half the mechanics were there.
True, half the mechanics.
3 points, so I mean...
A good chunk of points of his list just by possessing a Marshall Jack that he couldn't get back.
A third of the list?
Yeah, a third of his list was made ineffective by the Machine Wraith. So a 1 point solo definitely earned more than his cost. And then my worst would be the Seether, because his accomplishments for this turn was walking. That is all he achieved. The Mechanothralls were my first choice, but then I realized they absorbed fire and diverted attacks from anything else. So they at least did something. If just being bodies to be shot at is achieving something.
Yeah, it's still better than what he did.
Yeah.
He was just kind of there.
Moral support.
Yeah.
Like, go team, go! And yeah, that's it for Cryx.
Alright, Khador MVPs. Definitely the Winter Guard Riflemen. Because they held off, they held off the Mechanothralls to the suppressing fire, that kind of stuff. They damaged, I think, both Bone Jacks. I don't think they did anything to the pistol right. But either way, by far, what did the most damage on Khador. Most useless, this pair. Because, yeah, I mean, using his abilities, the Destroyer caused a bit of damage to the Mechanothralls early on, but like, what was it, one Mechanothrall?
One Mechanothrall.
And a Stitch Throw, I think.
Yeah.
So, not really worth doing, and then he was possessed by machinery pretty much the entire game, so it was kind of useless, and then he just didn't do anything else for the rest of the game. So, yeah, definitely the most useless, those two.